That's fine.
Welcome to Cindy's Chronicles. Woo! Hello, Cindy's Angels. Thank y'all so much for tuning in with Story Time. Oh, I have a special guest. It's Maggie. Maggie, say hi.
Hi.
That's my niece, guys. She's going to join in with me in story time. We were having cupcakes and milk tonight.
Huh?
What are you eating?
Cupcakes.
Yes! And who do you have with us?
Daddy.
You want her to say hi to Cindy's, to TT's channel? To Cindy's Angels? Do you want to tell everybody welcome? Say welcome to TT's channel.
Welcome to TT's channel.
Yay! Okay, guys, for all of my angels, thank y'all so much for tuning in. If you have not subscribed already, I want y'all to subscribe to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up. If you are new to my channel, welcome! I'm so excited to have you. On Thursdays, I do story time, so I'm going to be, putting a little story together today for you guys. Actually, not putting a story together for you. I am going to, I thought of so many stories. And since I don't have a lot of time tonight, me and my niece, we gotta get to bed. And we gotta post this video in the morning for you guys. So I decided to, I thought of one that won't take that long, but it's still a pretty cool story. What's baby?
I want to tell about my Kristen.
What do you want to tell him?
About my Kristen.
Tell him.
Well, I was over there, then my grandma was doing this to me while I was over there.
Oh, somebody did that to you when you were a little girl? Okay, you have to speak up so they can hear you. Tell them what happened to you when you were a little girl.
Well, I was over there, and my grandma was doing this to me while I was over there.
Your grandmother gave that to you? Oh, wow. What is your grandmother's name?
Maggie.
Maggie? Wow. Aww. Okay, guys. My mom is dead. This is my sister's daughter. And she said her grandmother gave her to that. So, her grandma's been deceased since before she was born. But, maybe she gave it to you maybe in your dream? Yeah? Okay.
While I was sleeping in the little girl's bed.
Oh, while she was sleeping in a little girl's bed, her grandmother gave her that baby. And she rubbed your hair?
And then she rubbed me and my doll's hair.
Oh, she rubbed you and your doll's hair in your sleep?
Yeah.
That's a really cool story. Can TT tell her story now? Yay! Okay. All right, you eat cupcakes while TT tell her story, okay? All right, and you can give Barbie some. All right, guys, so.
It's my doll.
It's your doll. Okay, sorry. You can give your doll some. Now, can TT talk? All right. You're a big girl. Okay, guys. So, this is a story of when I was a little girl. I may have been about 14 years old. And me and my dad were really close. I mean, like, I had so much respect for my dad. He was like my everything. I was a daddy's girl. So what happened was my auntie, I was like a stick, literally. I was like a little bitty puny weeny stick, right? My aunt came in one day and she said, oh my God, Pop, that was my dad's name, Jacinda is getting thick. Her butt is huge. Because even though I was really skinny, I had this gigantic butt. I got it from my mom. My mama was white. She's a white girl with a big old giant butt. My grandma said that my mom got that butt because she wanted to be black so bad that she would walk around and stick her butt out all the time. So she ended up having kids with big old butts. Anyway, so my aunt was like, Pop, Jacinda is getting thick. That girl got a big old butt. And my dad looked and he said, well, I hope she's not pregnant. Oh, guys. All right, I'm gonna give you the moral of the story in a minute, but have you ever really respected somebody so much and you really like only cared what that person thought of you, and then for that person to I think that my dad really loved me and he really cared about me, but you know, it's certain things that us as parents, we say sometimes, we don't realize what we say. At that moment, the only man in this world that I even cared to respect or cared, I didn't want to go out and do anything. I didn't want to go out and have sex. I didn't want to go and do any of these things because I didn't want this man to look at me like a failure. You know, I wanted him to look at me like I was his princess. I was his baby girl, all of this stuff. So when he said that, my whole life was crushed. For years and years and years, I thought about it, even as a grown-up, still today. And so that one comment that he probably never, ever thought that it even bothered me. You know, he probably just said it just, sometimes we just say stuff. That saying, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words would never hurt me, is an awful lie. I don't know who made that up. I don't know who started that, but that is the worst lie ever in life. Those words hurted me. It hurted me to the core. It hurted me because I cared what he thought about me. I was his little girl. I was his, she don't do no wrong in my eyesight, you know? So those words led to me feeling like, well, if my dad thinks I'm having sex, then why am I even saving myself? I'm gonna go jump on the first thing sticking up, you know? Oh wait, that was kind of weird, but
Whoa.
I felt like, oh, it's very funny, huh? Thank God you don't know what it means. So anyway, but I immediately felt like, you know, I didn't have to save myself. I can go out and do whatever I wanted to do because the only person I cared about what he thought about me thought that I was having sex. And I don't even think he saw it that way. I think he was just saying something, you know. And that leads to my message today. Parents, I'm always talking to the kids. Respect your parents. Do this, do that. Parents, or not just parents, us humans in general. Yeah, baby. Okay, soon as TT finishes telling her story, I'll let you tell your story, okay? Okay. So, parents, when we're talking to our children, let's not let anything fly out our mouth. Let's be very cautious what we say to them, because when they look at us, they see somebody who sees you know, who look at them like they're innocent. And believe it or not, daughters really do care about how their dads feel about them, and moms too, you know. So if y'all can, if we as parents can tame our tongues when it comes to saying harsh stuff sometimes, like, boy, go sit your ugly tail down. You know, we may be just saying, boy, go sit your ugly tail down. We don't even mean it like that. We just, something coming out our mouth. But if our child is dealing with people calling them ugly and stuff at school and we don't know it, guess what? We just planted a seed. Well, if my mama think I'm ugly, then I guess I really am ugly. If that makes any sense. I hope this message like really touches somebody today. I actually prayed before I did my story time tonight and said, I want to put out a message that can help somebody. And bam, I immediately thought about this. I was like, I don't know where it came from. And I was like, this is a perfect story time because this happened to me. This was my real life. And for so long, and my dad is dead right now, and still to this day, I wish I could tell him, you hurt me with those words. And I wish I would give him the chance to say, I didn't even mean it like that. I didn't even realize that I said something so harsh. But as a little girl, being 14 years old, my mind didn't think like, oh, people just say stuff. My mind immediately said, he thinks I'm having sex. He thinks that I'm a whore. He thinks that I'm a slut. the only man in the world who I care what he thinks about me, thinks I'm an awful person. And at that point, I wanted to be an awful person because it was, you know, I had a little ratchetness in me already, but I truly cared about what he thought about me. So I wanted to be a sweetheart just so my daddy can look at me like a princess. And yeah, that really happened. And I hope this message helps somebody. And as even in relationships, if you have a boyfriend or girlfriend or wife or husband, you know, try to say nice things because words really hurt. And that's it. Thank you guys. I think Maggie has something to talk about though. Maggie, do you want to say something? You have to speak up because they can't hear you if you talk really low.
Yeah.
Go ahead, tell them.
Well, a day and my grandma and Papa tried to look at me when I was a little baby.
Wow. Okay, so your grandma and your papa, they was looking at you when you were a baby?
Yeah, then they were grabbing the bottle to put milk.
They gave you a bottle?
Put water and milk.
What?
They did a baby bottle.
Wait, speak up because they can't hear you. Talk up.
They did a baby bit in a baby bottle.
They gave her a baby bottle when she was a baby. Well, what did your grandpa look like?
White.
He was white? Oh, wow. Wow.
Then.
Was he the milkman? Because, you know, my dad's, he wasn't really white.
Then, when I was a little baby.
We can't hear you. You have to speak up.
And then I hear something like when I was a little baby. I was hearing something. Then it was almost a ghost almost.
Wow. It was a ghost? You know what? I'm sick of that ghost. TT gonna go boom, boom, boom. What? You want me to do that to that ghost? TT fight ghosts. Show everybody your shirt. Look, this wasn't even planned. She literally got dropped off over here tonight with this on. It says, what happens at TT's house and what happens at Auntie's house stays at Auntie's house. Okay? Do it. Say, okay? All right, guys. Thank y'all so much for watching. Like I said, if you are new to my channel, please subscribe. Welcome. I would love to have you. I do story time on Thursdays, Monday meals with Cindy. So catch me on Mondays if you want to, you know, do a little quick meal, okay? If you're already a subscriber, thank you so much for watching me. Thank you for your comments. Give this video a thumbs up. And y'all have a great day. I love y'all. Mwah! Yay!